What you focus on grows. Money experts always say that if you want to improve your finances, then you have to know what's going on with your finances, as opposed to burying your head in the sand. In this video, I'll share how I set up a system in Notion to track my business finances so that I know exactly what's going on to help me make better decisions. I'm Amy and I design time-saving systems for solopreneurs using Notion. I have about 20 hours a week to spend on my business, so I know how important it is to make the most of all of your time. Okay, so this is how I log finances. So I have a piece here where I can log finances. So I'm just going to put profit and progress planner. So October 2024 isn't listed yet, so I'll add it in here by clicking the plus button at the bottom. And then I'll select the year, 2024, and I'll actually select the date. So we'll just go, there we go. So my income for this, let's say it's $22, that's what it sells at, and my income category, I'm going to select digital products. I don't need to fill this expenditure one in, that's specifically for expenses. Okay, so that's how I would log a piece of income. And this is how I would log an expense. So let's say QuickBooks. Let's say it's also October 2024. Year is 2024. The date, let's say I paid this on the 9th. And it's not income, it's an expense. And I think it's 12 a month. And the expense category is software. So that's how you would log your finances. So I'm going to pause this and just input a couple more so I can show you how I then use this information. So as you can see here, we've got balance month to date. I need to change this rule. So I've clicked on this filter icon here and I've got a rule set up, which is select month and year, contains July 2024. Let's change that to October 2024. And I can see my balance month to date is 223 and my balance year to date is 223, and that's because I only input anything for October. If I add in some more income, so that should mean that we now have our balance month to date is 223, but our balance year to date is 556 because I just added something into September. So we can see what's going on this month and this year, taking into account income and expenditure. So if you don't have charts, because charts is a paid feature of Notion, you can set this out using a Kanban view where I have essentially set up a filter to only see 1 month. So at the moment it's saying September 2024, and then you set up your sum by clicking these. You click this count section, you select more options, sum, and we want the sum of the balance, and that will work out our balance. So if I now change this to contain October, there we go, we can see the balance of October. So it works kind of in the same way, it's just not a big circle in your face. And this is the same, exactly the same thing, but using year to date to filter by instead. Then we have our income category date, split year to date, where we can see that our total income is 724, and that this big blue section is digital products, and that accounts for 95%, and then 5% is from affiliate income. And the expense chart works in the same way, and it splits out our expenses, so we can see that 89% is courses, 7% is software, and 3.6% is advertising and website. And this is just really useful to see what you're spending most of your money on, and can you cut back anywhere? And much like with your income categories, you can look at that and decide what you want to focus on. Maybe something's doing really well and you want to double down on it. Maybe something's not doing well and you want to dig into why it's not doing well. Have you actually remembered to promote it? And then lastly, if again, charts is a paid feature, so I've created this kind of visual representation using a gallery view where you can just see at a glance, and this is, I think, filtered by year. Yeah, you can select the year, so let's just select 2024. I can see that in 2024 My running all-time total for digital products is 668, and for affiliate income is 36. So I can't see the percentage breakdown, but I can see at a glance where my income is coming from and what's what. And the same with expenses. So if I switch on my filter, my head's getting in the way again, and select the year, you can see then it breaks down to what I've spent my money on: courses, software, and advertising and website. So you can see at a glance when you don't have charts. So tracking your finances is a great way to see if you're on track to making your target income. If you would like to know how to set your target income, then this video will help you to do just that. If you want to watch it, you can click on it right now so that you can get the full picture.